Hello, I'm Sally Henderson of Karnak Training. This presentation is looking at the different behaviours we can exhibit when we're dealing with another person. Now, it's called the Assertiveness Triangle because the predominant behaviour that we want to be exhibiting is assertive behaviour, but we can better understand that when we look at the other behaviours that often go alongside it. So let's make a start with this triangle. Firstly, at this bottom corner here, one of the behaviours that we can demonstrate is aggressive behaviour. Now, aggressive behaviour can be reasonably easy to spot. When people are behaving aggressively, they may raise their voice. So there may be shouting going on. They might be swearing or threatening. They might be belittling you in some way, certainly dominating the other person. Maybe there's some harassment going on. Sarcasm is a form of aggressive behaviour. Somebody who's being aggressive always wants to have it their way. They'll talk over people, they'll interrupt them a lot. There'll be an excessive use of I this, I that, all me statements. They'll blame other people, they'll judge other people, they'll be accusing other people that it was their fault, they're the ones that did it. It has nothing to do with me. They'll talk down to people, they'll lecture people. So some of the body language that we'll see with aggressive behaviour might be some figure wagging going on. They'll invade a person's personal space, they'll stand over them, might be some fist shaking, they'll stare people down. You might see them going red in the face when they're getting themselves worked up. In extremes there may be physical violence. The tone of the voice that an aggressive person will use could be loud, sarcastic, patronising, a harsh tone of voice. There's certainly no respect for the other person's position because an aggressive person wants to win. They don't want the other person to get anything at all. So there's very much a win-lose relationship. In the short term, I win because I get my own way. You lose because you didn't get your own way. In the long term, it can become a lose-lose relationship because I lose the respect to the person, and longer term, if I'm being aggressive over a long period of time, then if I've lost somebody's respect, I'm going to stop winning because we generally get found out. Aggressive people will get their comeuppance eventually. It may be over a long period of time, but they will get it. So we end up with a lose-lose, and the relationship's certainly broken down. So there'll be a disrespect there, low morale on a long-term basis if you've got somebody who is being aggressive. People don't cooperate with them, and this sort of behaviour over a long term can lead to illness. It can lead to stress, high blood pressure, things like that. If you've got an aggressive person in the team, particularly if it's the boss, then you may well experience a high turnover of staff. Nobody will want to work with that person, and there may be poor work quality because everybody else is so demoralised. So you can see there that there will be a lose-lose situation in the longer term. And this is the fight behaviour. If you've watched the fight-flight video, you'll see what's happening in our body that's causing some of our behaviours. And if we're fighting, then we're generally exhibiting aggressive behaviour. So that's the assertiveness triangle, seeking to show you the different behaviours that we can exhibit, and where we don't make a choice on our behaviour, but we let our emotions drive our behaviour, it can be quite destructive. That we will have a short-term win-lose situation, we will have a long-term lose-lose situation that isn't conducive to a healthy relationship with the other person. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope again that the visual image of the triangle helps you understand your behaviours and when you may be in a less effective place to seek a successful outcome.